In June 1783, a volcanic fissure in Iceland erupted and kept erupting for 8 months. It did not destroy a single city. It did not generate a single tsunami, but it killed more people than almost any volcanic eruption in recorded history, not through lava or ash, but through poison, famine, and cold. And many historians believe it directly triggered the French Revolution. The Laki fissure in southern Iceland opened on June 8, 1783, and erupted continuously for the next 8 months, releasing 14 cubic kilometers of lava across the Icelandic landscape and injecting an estimated 120 million tons of sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere. That is approximately 100 times more sulfur dioxide than the 1991 Mount Pinatubo eruption, the largest eruption of the 20th century. The sulfur dioxide combined with water vapor in the atmosphere to form sulfuric acid droplets, a toxic aerosol that spread across the entire Northern Hemisphere within weeks. In Iceland, the effects were immediate and catastrophic. The toxic haze, which Icelanders called the Mjöharindin, the mist hardships, poisoned the grass across the entire island. Livestock ate the poisoned grass and died in enormous numbers. Within months, Iceland had lost approximately 75% of its sheep, 50% of its cattle, and 25% of its horses. Without livestock, Iceland faced complete famine. By the following year, approximately 20% of Iceland's entire population, around 10,000 people, had died from starvation and disease directly caused by the Laki eruption. But the effects did not stop at Iceland's coastline. The sulfuric acid aerosol spread across Europe through the summer and autumn of 1783, creating what contemporary observers described as a dry fog, a persistent haze that reduced sunlight, created blood-red sunsets, and made the air smell of sulfur across Britain, France, Germany, and as far east as Syria. The Laki aerosol reduced temperatures across the Northern Hemisphere by approximately 1.3 degrees Celsius in the following year. The winter of 1783 to 1784 was one of the coldest in European recorded history. In France, the cold winter was followed by a scorching summer drought in 1785, then catastrophic hailstorms in 1788 that destroyed the harvest across northern France. 3 consecutive years of harvest failure, combined with the Laki-induced climate disruption, left millions of French people unable to afford bread. The price of bread in France rose to its highest level in decades. Bread riots broke out across the country. On July 14, 1789, 6 years after the Laki eruption began, the people of Paris stormed the Bastille. The connection between the Laki eruption and the French Revolution is not universally accepted by historians. A volcano in Iceland erupted. 6 years later, the most consequential political revolution in modern European history began. The connection between the two is one of the most extraordinary cause and effect chains in recorded history. The Laki eruption is still considered the most climatically significant volcanic event of the last 1,000 years. It killed approximately 6 million people globally through the famine and disease caused by its climate effects, making it one of the deadliest natural events in recorded history, despite producing no spectacular explosive eruption, no pyroclastic surge, and no tsunami. A fissure in Iceland opened. It poisoned the air across a hemisphere. It froze a continent. And 6 years later, France revolted.